Student Financial Aid Scheme, NSFAS, is still assessing how many qualifying first-year students are at risk of not receiving funding due to possible shortfalls.
NSFAS and the Higher Education and Training Department has briefed Parliament on enrollments and funding for 2016. The department has undertaken to source more funding.
Leading from the front, Higher Education and Training Minister Blade Nzimande has reiterated that free higher education is government policy and will be implemented incrementally.
The fact that we are unable to cover everyone must not be used to try and rubbish this achievement. Really, many poor, young people from poor families have had their lives changed as a result of NSFAS.
TVET colleges expect a shortfall of just over 4 billion rand and universities about 5.5 billion. This means the 6.9 billion rand additional funding for universities and TVET colleges may not be enough to meet the demand.
In terms of the new students who are being registered, the first-time entry students, to get those numbers within 10 days of the registration. And that will enable us to quantify exactly how many of those students are covered with this additional funding now.
NSFAS is awaiting the registration process to quantify the exact shortfall. While returning students will be safe, the funding for new students hangs in the balance. The over 2 billion rand additional funding has been set aside to cover returning students.
The only group that may still be unfunded is a portion of the first-time entering student, because the 10 billion rand, which was the normal budget before the additional funding, again was going to fund some of the first-time entering students. Not like all first-time entering students are suddenly unfunded.
There will be no fee increases this year. The department has reiterated that it is formulating a fee increment framework by the end of the year in time for the announcement of possible fee increases for the 2017 year. Ulelani Philip, SABC News, Parliament.